Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those who haven't been to my channel, welcome. So if you haven't already, I did post some videos before this one if you want to take a look at them. Also, please subscribe and press the bell notification, that way you never miss a video. On this channel we talk about anything mental health related. Sometimes we will talk about heavy topics, so I'll make sure to have trigger warnings if anything. This is a safe space, so if anyone is disrespectful or being ignorant, I will not tolerate that. So yeah, so let's begin. So today's topic is going to be about basically the new year is in 2 days. So this whole video is going to be about new beginnings, new start, new opportunities, right? And kind of that positive attitude that you should have, looking into the new year. And I'm sorry ahead of time because I am kind of sick. I didn't even want to. I was like, should I make a video or not? But here I am. So kind of bear with me. So basically 2019 for me was a roller coaster, right? I was unemployed for like half the year. Money was tight. I was struggling financially for a while. Had a temporary job for like 2 months, then they let me go. And then, I finally did find a job, which I currently have now. I'm still working there. And but let's just say 2019, I remember 2018 in the new year, being like, oh, 2019 is going to be my year. I was so excited, and then shit just happened, right? And sometimes you just gotta go with it, ride the wave, and make the best out of it. Now, I would say that this year has been one of the most, it's one of the years that I've struggled the most, for sure. It's definitely up there. Emotionally, and also like physically, because I feel like when you deal with depression and when you deal with because I definitely feel like this year I had to battle my depression face on after some time of not really having to, I guess. I was in a better place, but this year kind of took me back, and I felt it physically. I felt so drained, so tired. So people don't understand that when you deal with depression and anxiety, like, it's another kind of tired. It's not that tired that you're like, oh, okay, let me take a nap and I'll be, fine. I'll be re-energized. It's more of like you want to be napping all day. You have literally no energy to do anything whatsoever. And it's not because you're being lazy. It's because like your body is physically tired, and that's what depression does. So I felt like this year I definitely struggled with that a lot. Now, going into the new year, I always think of the new year as a new slate, right? And also, it's not even about thinking of the new year as a new slate, because I've started to live my life in a way that each day is a new slate, okay? Like, if yesterday was a bad day, today is a new opportunity, because no day is given to you, every day is a blessing. Nothing, days aren't granted. And I feel like I've had to learn that. I've had to learn that not to take these days for granted, that, every day is an opportunity to start fresh, to start new. And once you start living your life like that, you're not going to pause your life. You're not going to put it on pause for anyone. You're going to just go for what you want. And honestly, one of my biggest accomplishments was this YouTube channel, because I was always making excuses where I was like, should I not, would I have a lot of followers, would I have whatever? And I'm like, yeah, what are you really doing this for? When I sit down and actually think about it, I'm like, what am I doing this for? Am I doing it for, the amount of followers? Am I doing it for the amount of likes? I'm not doing it for any of that. I'm just doing it because I feel like I have a message to spread, and I feel like I was put on this earth for a reason, which is why I do it, which is why I advocate for mental health. So I feel like once you start focusing on the reason why you really want to do something and stop letting others get into your head, that's when things will fall into place. So I feel like, you know, going into the new year, you know, I get it. 2019 may have brought you down, may have made you lose all hope. But you need to hold on to even a little bit of hope, because change is out there. Change can happen. Miracles happen. And trust me, I would know, because I've been through it. I've been through it. So if I can get out of this, you can. You know, it doesn't mean my life is perfect, because people think like just because they see me in front of a screen that my life is perfect, that because I spread positivity that my life is perfect. It's not like that. It's not anything like that. You know, 2019 was rough. It was so rough. I was still dealing with, you know, my grandfather had died October of 2018, so I was dealing with that. Rest in peace to him, who I know is guiding me every step of the way. But, you know, dealing with no job, you know, dealing with really no motivation, seeing others around me doing better, you know. So it was tough. It was really tough. It was a lot of battles I had to face, even though I wasn't ready for them. And that's what life is. Life is going to hit you with battles that you're not going to be ready for, but you got to just be able to have the attitude of like, I will get through this. It may feel like it's the worst pain in the world. It may feel like you're confused without direction, but you will get through it. You will. And in those times of need, just whisper to yourself, I will get through this. Trust me. Once you change your mentality, it's you give yourself a power that gives you the ability to get through things. And it's all about up here. If you allow your mental state to get the best of you, it will get the best of you, trust me. So try to think more positive. If today didn't go as planned, it's okay, there's tomorrow. You know, never take a day for granted. The new year will bring you new opportunities. This new year is going to bring you love, it's going to bring you joy, it's going to. And even though, you know, it doesn't, let's say the end of the year comes around, right? And you're like, wow, this year was just another shitty year. Don't think about it like that. Don't think about it like that at all. You know, you have to start thinking of the things that happened to you under a positive light. So 2019, although it wasn't the best year, and although I faced a lot of pain, a lot of troubles, a lot of obstacles that I wasn't ready for, it did give me love. It did give me joy. Because if my grandfather hadn't passed, honestly, I would still see him suffering. I would still see him struggling. So I had to deal with that loss. For me to honestly even be closer to him, I feel like I'm closer to him now. You know, not everything that seems terrible and bad is really bad. You know, when I was unemployed 2019, honestly, I'm grateful for it, because it allowed me to put myself out there. You know, I was in a comfort zone where I was in the same job for like 5 years. And if I hadn't been unemployed, I would have never put myself out there. I would have still been in that comfort zone. So every bad thing you go through, see it under a different light. Because trust me, once you do that, once you start looking into turn from negative things into positive things, that's it. That's all you really need in order to keep going, to keep striving. So with that being said, I love you all so much, and I hope you have a great new year. Spend it safely, spend it with loved ones, and if not, just know that there's someone who does care and love you. So, mwah.